Hey, I'm Sam. I'm a video producer from BizClik Media Group, and today we're going to be looking at how to improve your video calls and interviews. Let's get started. So the first and most basic rule is to dress properly. So you're going to want to wear clothes that are smart, so you're presented well. Try and avoid stripes and checkered patterns because cameras really don't like those. Wear clothes that, like, the colors contrast well with your background. So as you can see, I've got a black background, wearing a white shirt. It will make you stand out more, pop more. So keeping everything in your shot tidy will make it look a lot more professional. I've cleared the whole space out. I've tried to make it look symmetrical, so the picture behind me, I should be sort of centered in it. There's a light behind my head, and these two linear LEDs beside me should be quite symmetrical. This will just show the person that you're on the call with that you've put some effort in, you've thought about keeping the space clean, you want to present yourself correctly. Framing. Obviously, camera techniques are very important. Framing being one of the most important, because if it's aimed at your feet, you're not really gonna take much in. Generally, you don't want to be too close or too far away. Keep it from the waist to just above the head. If there's a little bit of room, maybe 2 finger space above your head, there's a little bit of space for movement. So if I move around, it won't cut any of my head off. You don't really want to angle the camera low or too high. If it's too low, you're gonna get a horrible nose shot. If it's too high, it will make you look really small and sort of insignificant. Generally, you want to keep the camera at eye level. Now, lighting is one of the most important techniques. If you can, get your own lights, a key light and a backlight as a minimum. The key light is also angled at about 60 degrees and at a higher angle. This will give my face more contrast. Yeah, backlights will allow your subject to stand out more. They will catch behind my shoulder. Obviously, not everyone has lights. If that's the case for you, the best thing you can do is probably just find a natural source of light, like a window or say a lamp. But if you are using these sources of light, you want to make sure they're not directly behind you. So don't sit in front of the window and then aim the camera at the front of it. That will cause a silhouette and it will really blow out the exposure on your camera. You want to try and keep the source of light in front of your subject. Now, obviously, sound is very important. Ideally, you'll have a microphone. A lot of people will just be using their phones and laptops for the video calls, which is fine. One thing to keep in mind, however, the microphones are extremely sensitive. You're going to want to reduce background noise. Don't click pens or rustle paper, because these will be picked up really easily. You'll also want to be in a quiet room. Let people know so you're in there on your own. You're not going to be disturbed. So that's it for my 5 tips on how to improve video calls or interviews. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.